Most people think airplanes stay in the air because engines push them forward. But that's not what actually keeps you from falling. The real reason you don't drop out of the sky at 5,000 miles an hour comes down to a shape, a force, and a pressure trick that you can't see, but you can definitely feel. Here's how airplanes actually stay in the air. Everything starts with a wing. Airplane wings are shaped like a teardrop, flat on bottom, curved on top. This shape is called an airfoil, and it does something weird to the air. As the plane moves forward, air hits the wing. Some air goes under the wing, some air goes over it. But here's the trick. Air going over the wing has to travel faster because it has a longer path. Faster air equals low pressure. Slower air equals high pressure. So the air under the wing pushes up harder than the air on top. The invisible upward push is called lift, and it's the main thing keeping the plane in the sky. To fly, a plane has to balance 4 forces. 1, lift, pulling the plane upward. 2, gravity, pulling the plane downward. 3, thrust, the engine pushing the plane forward. 4, drag, the air pushing the plane back. The wings make lift, the engines create thrust. Gravity is trying to pull you back to Earth. Drag is fighting the engines. Flying is simply a constant battle between these 4 forces. If the lift beats gravity, the airplane rises. If gravity beats lift, the plane descends. If thrust beats drag, the plane speeds up. If drag beats thrust, it slows down. Simple, but powerful. Here's the part most people never learn. The pilot can control the amount of lift by changing what's called the angle of attack. Tilt the nose up just a little. The wing meets the air at a sharper angle. Lift increases, the plane climbs. Tilt the nose down, the angle gets smaller. Lift drops, the plane descends. This is why takeoff and landing look so dramatic. The plane is literally changing the angle it slices through the air. Why doesn't a 4,000-pound airplane fall out of the sky? Even if every engine stopped working, the wings still produce lift as long as it glides forward. That's why pilots train for engine-out landings. Because as long as it's moving fast enough, the wings keep generating lift. Planes don't just drop vertically. It glides like a giant metal paper airplane. Airplanes stay in the air thanks to a perfect mix of wing shape, pressure difference, forward motion, and a little bit of physics magic. If you like learning how everyday things actually work, hit subscribe and I'll explain the next one.